Hey, so I'm gonna try to do this meditation in my most quiet voice because my partner is sleeping. Um, and yeah, I I was all prepared to to bitch about not getting enough sleep, but actually now that I'm here, it feels like I have enough energy for this, so that's cool. Um, it's really interesting how these signs, when you start to do this work, and it's not, I mean, in really any spiritual practice, when you start to do, or in my experience is with any spiritual practice, when you start to really do the work, it takes up its own way of teaching you, right? So, like, last night was, I mean, yesterday was interesting, went through all the emotions with Pisces. And then just last night, I mean, segments of the night just kept on getting broken up between like my dog randomly waking up and like an hour ago and being like, I needed to get taken out. Um, Odd concerts happening in the neighborhood, which is normally pretty quiet. Um, and all these just blocked off segments that scatter themselves between moments of like actually being able to get some sleep. And it was interesting because it created its own sort of dream narrative with dream segments that merged with conscious segments, um, and kind of all just wove together, and sort of gave its own teaching on how I'm gonna do today's guided meditation as like sections of dream segment. So it might be a little bit um, when it comes through. I don't think it will be disjointed, but it'll be segmented like different aspects of a dream, right? Um, and how Pisces really just works so much with that dream nature, right? Ronnie hopped on, it looks like a few hours ago, talking about how her word association for Pisces is emotional roller coaster. And like my idea with that is that it's just all over the place. But and if we think of it linear, then yes, like yeah, it's like oh okay, there's we're all over the track with this emotional roller coaster. But really, the teaching that I've been getting the last 24 hours is that it's dream segments, right? Those emotional pieces, those random pieces of like what is going on right now, all these different emotions, all these different experiences. They're very much more like like a dream segment, right? Where you just kind of pop in to this experience and pop into that. Say we have somebody. If you want to leave any comments in the bottom right hand corner, I'm going to just chat for a little bit and then we'll dive into the guided meditation. Um, that's kind of like that is the experience that Pisces has been giving me, is like you just sort of enter into these different dream segments, and each one of those has its own polarity. Each one of those has its own um, dynamic form that sort of pushes, like you see in the symbol with Pisces, where you have the two fish and the two fish swim different directions. Um, so you have these different dynamic experiences occurring, almost like these different dream segments. And then in the end of it, it's all just contained there, right? It's all contained there, and in that Pisces ocean. And the dreams that kept on popping up for me last night, and the images too. It was interesting because it was a lot of polarity between things that I'm comfortable in and I enjoy, and then things that were just like a lot of the dreams were just like of like kids, just like us as kids, um, kind of just sorting through like trying to like get clean in these kind of like muddy rivers. And it was just like polarities between what I feel comfortable in and what I feel uncomfortable with. And by the end, they all sort of just mix together into this like this overall dream image. Um, and I feel like that's a lot about what Pisces is that I've been talking a lot in these teachings about how Pisces brings us back to that universal oneness, right? That cosmic ocean and that oneness, and through that mystical experience. But a lot of the process to get there are these different polarities and these different um, dualistic experiences, right? And I don't think I've been talking about that part enough. And you see that through different rites and rituals that people have invoked throughout time to get to that mystic experience, where they play with the dualities until the dualities dissolve. You see that in dream narratives. You see that in storytelling, where you have all the different polarities that pop up, and then at the end, there's that big picture, right? For those who've worked with ethnogens, you experience that through the ethnogens. There's all these polarities and that roller coaster, like rough ride, typically in the beginning, and then for a lot of people, and myself included, it leads to that mystical experience of oneness. But there's all these rough patches before, and I feel like that is definitely that was an underplay that was a part of Pisces I wasn't talking about as much, because I wanted to focus in on like um, what is the like the most sacred aspect of it that we can bring into our lives. But we get to that through this dance of the polarities, and we get through that through these dynamic dream images and scenes and segments, and experiencing the emotional roller coaster and all those emotions and all those different scenes happening. Which brings us to this new moon, right? Where we have the sun in Pisces and we have the moon in Pisces. So you have that conscious life and that external life and this realm of dreams, and you have that internal, intuitive, emotional world in this realm of dreams. And they're probably going to flip a little bit here for a while, right? In these like different dream segments, where the consciousness gets more invoked about like, hey, what's going on in the world, and then suddenly invoked about what's going on inside. As working with the new moons, one of the tools that people use the new moon for is, as the moon has been waning to the new moon, we've been releasing things. And I've talked about how like part of what I'm releasing is these fears and anxieties that popped up as from childhood, that get in the way of me really embracing that cosmic love and that cosmic interconnection, and that faith of like, okay, it will work out. It I still connect with that a lot, but like there's definitely been some challenges there. Um, when we get to the new moon, now is a perfect time to really start to plant what we're cultivating for the next moon. So what the next moon is going to be, the full moon, is going to be the full moon of Libra and Aries, right? So I mean, it's only a matter of, what is the date right now? My mind's a little bit slow in the morning. It's like, what, 4 days until we enter into Aries, which will be a much more active external world with the sun. And then the internal instinctual lunar realm in that full moon is going to be Libra, which asks us to really bring balance to things, right? To bring that cosmic balance to things, to bring balance to our relationships, to bring balance to our inner world, to bring balance in our relationship from our inner world to that cosmic mystery and that cosmic divine. And so we can really plant the seeds for that here in Pisces, as we kind of got this rocking ocean, right, with the dualities that occur and all this emotional interplay um, that leads to that transcendent experience of that cosmic ocean. We can plant the seeds in that to really allow that experience of the oneness and the dualities to evolve into this balance of the next full moon in Libra, balancing our experience of the dualities and the oneness and how we move in the world with that, right? How we operate in the world with that, how we hold space for both of those experiences side by side and hand in hand. We can plant that and cultivate that from here. So that is what I'm going to be working on as far as like planting that seed. I've been all these different images because it's Pisces, so all these different images have been coming to me as far as what to do for the guided meditation, but none of them stick around for long. So I'm gonna just go with it. I think I'm gonna call out, get some prayer on before, and I think I'm gonna do that in the way that I do some word association prayers before working with dreams, and then we'll get started. If anyone has any questions, I took off my glasses, so I can't really read, but I can see here for a second. If anybody has any questions, you can pop them in the bottom right-hand corner. We can go over that real quick. Otherwise, I will just get going. And yeah, we'll get this guided meditation on. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm going to take a few deep breaths, and if we can all take a few deep breaths, and then I'm going to just call out and yeah, I'm just going to call out to that cosmic ocean, that divine love and mystery to flow through, to pour through, to be here now today, to set the rhythm and set the tides, the words and the images, to flow through with these dream images, these Pisces dream images, this guided meditation, to bring through what needs to be here now, to invoke that moment, to invoke that experience of the dualities here now, merging together, melting together, to be able here today to invoke this experience, this oneness, this cosmic ocean, this divine bliss. Pray that the divine mystery flow through, that the divine mystery inspire my words, inspire this moment, inspire our time and our minds and our experience here now today. Pisces is ruled by the planet Jupiter, which is the great teacher and sage and connected to so many aspects of that spiritual realm, that deep spiritual realm. Pisces is traditionally ruled by this teacher. And so I pray to this divine mystery to flow through with the spirit of that teacher, the spirit, to be here now today, to choose the right words, the right paths, the right scenes, so that we may each experience this divine teacher and open up and expand into this realm of the cosmic whole and this bliss. Experience this wholeness, this oneness. As we take a few more breaths, deep breaths, and allow ourselves to relax. Allow ourselves to relax and simply sink into the surface beneath us. And here today with Pisces, as we invoke this Piscean energy and this water element, maybe here today we can invite ourselves to go deeper than we normally would for a guided meditation. Some of us have recently just woken up for this. We can allow ourselves to sort of just sink in nearly to that edge of sleep. Allow that dream mind, that border mind between the realm of dreams and the realm awake to rise up again, to well up again inside us, like the rising of the ocean tide. Allow this realm of the unconscious, this realm of dreams, this realm of association and image to rise up like high tide. So we breathe in and we breathe out. And with each breath in, we breathe in room for the new, healthy us. And with each breath out, we breathe out stress or strain. We breathe out worry, any anxieties. We breathe out any distractions. As we breathe in inspiration, the warmth of being held by this cosmic ocean, this cosmic bliss. As we feel out into our bodies, any points of tension, any points of stress or strain. And here today, working with this image, this dream narrative of Pisces, I invite us to simply interact with our body through these images. Let your body start to feel with the rhythm of your breath, the rhythm of the ocean tides. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in as if an ocean wave is just washed up on shore. And breathing out as if an ocean wave has just receded. And allow these ocean waves to wash over any points of tension, any points of stress, any points of strain. And just as the ocean waves can turn the most solid rock into sand, allow these ocean waves to dissolve these points of tension, these points of stress, these points of strain, these points perhaps of mental attachment. The mind is thinking or getting distracted. Let this go with your breath and the ocean waves, with these tides flowing through your body, just washing it all away. And since we're in Pisces, the sign of dream and magic, if you need, if your body desires to send you a message, you can see here now in your mind's eye these ocean waves coming and going, washing away any patches of stress or strain, washing away any sharp edges in our psyche right now. And as these edges are dissolved here in this water of Pisces, you can see in the water dream image the message that your body or your mind is trying to give to you with these points of tension. You can see the story of the mind, the story of the body. You can see it playing out here in the water, in this dream image, filled with color. This dream image in the water and the wave as it washes out to sea. Those points of tension, those points of strain simply dissolve. You see the dream image, this scene that they're trying to tell you, trying to tell their stories, and you receive it. You see it. You hear it. And then here today, as we focus on our breaths, we receive these images, these messages. We accept them, acknowledge them, and then let them go as we enter deeper into our practice. As we move through this realm of duality that creates these scenes, as duality creates movement, creates those moments of friction, we move through this space of duality and we allow these ocean waves to wash it away with the rhythm of this in and this out, and our breath with this in and this out. The one duality here right now that we will focus on. In and out, breathing in this breath of life and breathing out, making space, making room for this deep state of relaxation, for the insights that are coming today. And as we make this space, make this room, I invite you to imagine the ocean tides at high tide. Imagine your body as if it were a beach, and now the waters are just pouring in. Waters are just pouring in. It's comfortable, it's relaxed. They're the perfect temperature for you. The ocean's just the perfect temperature for you. It's washing away the stress and the strain. It's allowing you to relax, allowing your muscles to simply let go and go loose. And you can feel out any points in your body which might still be holding on, and you can see the tide simply washing away any stress, any strain, making space, making room for the revelations that come from this meditation, for the revelations that are just waiting in the waters to bring forth an image to your mind. As these waters rise, you're able to enter into this sensation of just merging here today with these cosmic waters, and in your mind's eye you can imagine expand out now, out beyond your body, all throughout the room, merging this watery nature, this cosmic ocean of Pisces, and the sun and in the moon and the world around and the world within. I'd like to invite you to imagine here today in this dream image, either if you need to, a bubble around your head so you can breathe easily in this water, or if you wish to truly embrace that magical nature of Pisces and see the impossible, imagine yourself here just breathing bubbles in the water. As this water just rises now, filling you and filling the room, It's easy to breathe. It's natural to breathe. It's easy to be in this environment because we're tapping in to this connection with Pisces. And now here in your mind's eye, I invite you to search within and find the point in your body that feels most connected to your highest good. Feel out where it's floating around. Maybe it's in your chest, maybe it's in your head, maybe it's in your abdomen, or hanging out in one of your hands. Just find that point that feels most connected to the highest good and breathe into it. Breathe into it and see it here now illuminating in your body. See it here now glowing brightly. And if you like, you can imagine with this creative energy of Pisces, this dream energy of Pisces, that your body is suddenly going translucent like a jellyfish. And you can see this brightness and this light of the highest good shining in you. Shining in you and expanding with each and every breath you take in, shining in you and expanding and spreading through your body, and here today, finding its way into your chest, spreading into your chest from wherever it was, in your head down through your neck, or in your hands up through your arms, or in your foot up through your legs and up through the abdomen into your chest, filling your body with this shine, this glow of the highest good and this light. And now connecting with a string of bright light, connecting this energy to the highest good of the cosmos around. Imagining the stars and the heavens, imagining the galaxies and the heavens, and finding whatever point seems most fit to you to represent the highest good, and connecting this now here with this string, the highest good of the cosmos, the highest good in you, and recognizing that these 2 points are in fact one point. And as this energy radiates through you, as this energy spreads through you, this energy of the highest good, glowing, shining brightly, I invite you here today to imagine it like a drop of food dye in a glass of water. Imagine this energy flowing through you and now spreading through your body and spreading through this water, this cosmic ocean, the waves all around you in your mind. This image of the waters all around you in your mind and within. Just imagine this. Like food dye, drop after drop, being poured in this bright light. Choose whatever color works best for you. Green with life and vitality. Blue with all of this deep, vibrant energy of bright blue. Maybe it's red and filled with passion and energy. Maybe it's a bright white, filled with life and the ability to anoint all the space and make it sacred and make it whole. Maybe it's the depth of night, bringing everything back into its embrace, bringing you back to the edge of sleep and dream, holding you now, comforting you now. Maybe it's a swirl of all of these colors in a prismatic wonder, now here floating and spreading out from you as in your mind's eye you see these waters filling you in your room, in the space around you, filled with this prismatic rainbowed hue. We're able to breathe in a deep state of relaxation. Breathe out any stress or strain, and make room here now in these waters. Make room in our mind for any scenes that need to pop up here today, for any scenes of the dream that Pisces wants to bring, any associations, word associations in play, image associations, memories or dreams or vision, any messages that bubble up from the unconscious. As in our mind's eye, we start to see the ocean and all of its nature forming around us. Coral starts to spread around the room, beautiful, beautiful coral filled with living color as fish start to dart here and there, gorgeous tropical saltwater fish darting here and there with all their vibrant hues, yellows and blues, reds and whites, deep, deep violets. And we're here, our hair floating in the water, these colors radiating from us in our connection to the divine, and in the interplay and the intermix of these colors that we've called through as we connect our highest good, the highest good of the cosmos, we can see the images, the dream images, hear the associations that are meant here today to pop up in our mind, to weave their own dream narrative. Just let them come. Let them flow through, let them dart in front of your eyes like the fish coming and going. And if you like, you can reach over to your chest and tap it a couple times. And imagine your mind's eye, your chest opening up here. And the emotions that would be best to experience here and now, the emotions of your chest that need to come forth, that need to be experienced. We can make room, we can make space for these emotions to pour through, to pour out. We can breathe into the experience of them. Breathe into all the experience of this duality and the emotions that come forth from it, the highs and the lows, the joys, the sadness that comes from a good story sometimes, happiness and delight. Whatever other emotions need to pour through, the beauty and the ache of a romance, those moments when the eyes can tear up, feeling complete joy, and also that ache of just feeling. Breathing in and out, allowing our bodies to relax as we allow these emotions to simply open up and pour through, and where they touch, that light that we've drawn in of the highest good, they start to radiate, to transform, to transmute, to enter into this dance of these colors, these living, vibrating colors that surround us. These living, vibrate, and vibrant colors that surround us. As we breathe in and we breathe out, and begin to bring in a new image. This is the power of this realm of Pisces. This is the power of this realm of dream, to be able to bring in symbol after symbol, to watch it transmute, to watch it shift. And here today, invoking the power of our highest good, the power of the highest good, and the power within us to be our own dream narrator, to be our own dream conductor, to be our own dream author and director. We can summon forth in this dream image, any image that we choose. And so here today, I invite you to see in front of you the sun moving through these waters, these ocean waters, bringing brightness, warmth, and life to these ocean waters. The sun here now in front of you, this glowing orb of life and energy, radiating with these Pisces waters here in the ocean, and this dream image, so close you can touch it. Here now, this power, this dream image condensed to this form just right in front of you. Form you could hold in your hands if you wanted to. As you take in your next breath, you can see also in your mind's eye the moon. The moon moving slowly until she reaches her point right in front of the sun, slowly eclipsing the sun. It still shines around and shines through. As you breathe in, and as that moon begins to eclipse the sun, you can see a doorway opening. A doorway opening, leading in to this realm, leading into this realm even more colorful than the room around. And as this doorway opens, this realm spreads through. It flows through. You can feel it flowing through here in front of you and inside as well. Flowing through, filling you with its inspiration, filling you with this cosmic awe, filling you with this sense of connection to everything around you and everything within. Opening here today, opening you to this realm of dreams. As the room around you slowly becomes brighter and brighter, and the room within you, the space within you slowly becomes brighter and brighter, more and more colorful, filled with these dream images, filled with the delight and joy of these dream images as you breathe them all in, opening this door within you. And now here today, working with this alchemy, You breathe in from the source of connection, the realm of the highest good. You breathe in this connection of the highest good with this dream realm, mixing the two in your life, mixing the two in your room and in your environment around you, mixing the two in your mind and in your body, allowing them to infuse together, to become one together, giving you the vision of the highest good, giving you the vision of the possibilities that lead to the highest good, giving you the vision of how all of this is interconnected. And now, here working with this alchemy, I invite you to feel yourself here in this space. Feel where you're sitting, feel your connection to the surface beneath you, and start to really root yourself in. We've been floating with Pisces, and now I invite you to really allow yourself to root yourself in, to bring in a little bit of the earth beneath you, to create a container, a vessel for this energy that you're collecting within you. And as you feel yourself as this presence here, I invite you to draw in the waters, these cosmic waters. Draw them in. Draw them in, connected to this point, the highest good. Draw them in with all their dream images, drawing in the image, the room around you, drawing in the image, the world around the room around you, the house or the place and the space that you're in, the realm and the world around that. The town or the city that you live in, the nature around you that you live in, drawing this in and expanding out, drawing in the image of the country that you live in, of the continent that you live in, of the world that you live in, and drawing in the image of the planets and the solar system and the way that they dance with the stars and the way that they draw their energy, and the sun, drawing this in, and the moon, and drawing in our neighboring stars and star systems, the galaxies, drawing them in now, drawing them in here within you, within your chest, infusing them now with this cosmic light, infusing them now with the light of the highest good, this cosmos and the light of the highest good, expanding this light, expanding through you, radiating through you now here, becoming this focus of this oneness. And in that ability, that dream image of Pisces, I invite you to truly challenge the imagination as you soak in all of existence, pulling it into you, and this light, the highest good, expands from you. And for a moment, you can see yourself here, just here, filled with everything. There's nothing external because everything is now here, become for a moment internal, and you're just filled with this light of the highest good, holding it here, anchoring it here. And then with a breath and perhaps a cosmic giggle, watching it all reverse as the cosmos expands from you, filled and infused now with the light of the highest good, connecting every point, expands from you and creates the world around, rushes in to bring image to the world around you, to the cosmos around you. As you breathe in, knowing that you're connected to it all. If you like, you can play with this image as it expands, and then breathe it all back in. Then let it expand. The creation pour forth from you. Breathe it all back in within you. Let it be its own tide. And anchor this knowing of Pisces, that we are all interconnected, all part of this cosmic ocean. The parts we love and the parts that are difficult sometimes to look at. The parts we delight in and the parts that sometimes we just want to run away from. They are all breathing in and out with you. Breathing in and out with you, infused here now. This divine light, light of the highest good, anointed now in this work of alchemy and transformation. As this Piscean consciousness is anchored here today. Breathing in and breathing out. And in your mind's eyes, this everything expands and contracts. The cosmos expands and contracts. Creation after creation, moment after moment. I invite you in your chest to imagine here the sun and the moon, and this water and this ocean of Pisces, and a comet. Imagine a comet or an asteroid, because right now the sun and moon are conjunct with Chiron. I want you to imagine this asteroid passing through, orbiting around the sun. And as in a dream image, you can now imagine this asteroid, this rock, transforming and changing into a centaur, galloping now, laughing, enjoying itself, delighting in the space in your chest as you breathe in and out, and the whole cosmos breathes with you, breathes in and breathes out. Rushes in and rushes out. There's a scene still in your chest, the scene of the sun and the moon and Pisces, and now the centaur just running, laughing, enjoying himself. And now shining. You can imagine him constellated now as a set of stars in the sky. Chiron within you, Chiron in Pisces, learning, growing, and healing your relationship to this energy of Pisces. Healing any difficulties that have ever arisen, as here today you anchor this energy of Pisces into your life. Anchoring it for the rest of the year and the years to come, letting it flow through you. As you allow existence to expand out again, to fill the room around you. Fill the room around you with that luminous glow that comes to us sometimes in dreams and makes everything feel so magic. The luminous glow that comes to us in moments of daydream, that comes to us in moments of delight, that fills everything with wonder and magic. Let the cosmos expand out from you, creating the room around you and the space beyond that, the house or the place that you're staying, and the space around that, the neighborhood, the city, the state or country where you live, the continent beyond that, the world and the stars beyond that, the planets and the stars and the cosmos and the galaxies. Let them find their place again as you breathe in and breathe out. And I invite you to imagine this water, this cosmic water of Pisces collecting here and flowing now into your veins. A majority of our mass as humans is water. I invite you to invite Pisces to live here, this cosmic ocean, to live here, the blood that flows through your veins, to anchor here now inside of yourself, this ability to see everything as one, to immerse ourselves with this cosmic ocean, this cosmic bliss. To know that no matter what is occurring in life, no matter what the dream image is, no matter how much it seems conflicted between the dualities, no matter how much we like one thing or wish to avoid the other, delight in one aspect of it, or wish to not see another, no matter how much it seems to be at tension, underneath it all, underneath these surface waves, the surface of these waves and the ways that they're colliding, underneath it all is this cosmic ocean and oneness, connected here to the highest skin, infused here, this cosmic bliss, this cosmic love, as Pisces flows through our veins, reminding us here that it's all one dream, and nurturing and nourishing everything that we bring into life. This deep creativity, this deep imagination, this deep connection to that cosmic ocean. The Pisces gather here to make room to imagine the year to come, the rest of the life to come. As we breathe in and breathe out, breathing in and really feeling ourselves and our bodies, feeling the edges of our bodies, the edge of our skin, knowing that the waters of Pisces flow through our veins, and letting them feel out our bodies, our arms and our legs, our chest, our abdomen, our neck, and our head. So breathe ourselves in. And I invite you to imagine some way of sealing all this so that we can really hold this energy of Pisces within us. Maybe it's an elaborate seal of light that comes and places itself on our chest or on our head if that feels more appropriate, guided by the light of the highest good. Maybe just imagining the waters of Pisces pooling together, just making space in a part of our bodies to hold it all. So imagine it flowing through our veins from this reservoir of Pisces. Maybe you get the reservoir and the seal, whatever works in your mind. I invite you to just make space now to envision this energy becoming a permanent part of your life. How does that look inside of you? This ability to move beyond the dualities, to observe the dualities and smile and say, hey, I see the dream. I see the dream underneath and around it all. I see the cosmic ocean. Breathe this in here into your body with the edge of its skin, breathing yourself back into the room. When you're ready to open your eyes, you can open your eyes fully back into the room. Okay. And there we go. Okay. So thank you for joining me, us, and everyone else who's going to watch this later. So we breathe ourselves back in the room, filled with this Pisces energy and anchored, allowing this Pisces energy to be anchored and sealed. I am going to go back into the Pisces energy of sleep and dream. Did not get enough of that last night. And thank you for joining us. And yeah, have a great day. And I will see you soon. Bye.